Hello. Today we're going to discuss brushes. Brushes are an important part of any project. Today we're going to talk about what kind of brush you need. The longer handle brushes are used when you're working at a standing easel. Those will allow you the extra length to reach your project. So again, you would buy the long handle brushes if you're going to be standing at an easel. If you're going to be using a table easel and doing a short distance project, you would want the short handle brushes. Those are used when you're using a table easel and your project's closer. We're going to discuss the different types of brushes. These are acrylic brushes for the most part. Some of them can be used for oil. When you do use your brush, keep a set for oils and keep a set for watercolor and keep a set for acrylics. This is a fan brush. This is a flat brush, size 4. This is a liner. It's a size 2, I believe. This is a small flat brush, size 2. This is a medium type size flat brush. It's a size 6. This is called a filbert brush. The rounded edges are filbert and they allow you to do different projects. When you do have a new brush, there's sizing in it. Just like new clothes come with sizing, always be sure to rinse your brushes thoroughly before starting a project. And this is a round brush. So we've discussed the different kinds of brushes. When you're purchasing a brush, I recommend a level 1. If you're just beginning and not sure what you're going to do and you don't want to invest a lot in the quality of your brushes, a level 1 is fine. They don't last, they don't hold up as well. A level 2, if you know what you're doing and have painted for a while, most of the time a level 2 brush, American Painter is a good brand of brush. A level 2 in your craft stores should be just fine until you gain more expertise, and then you'll want a better quality brush. Low Cornell is the top quality brush. They usually have better bristles and maintain their shape, and they're just a little bit better quality brush. This one is used for like clouds and stuff like that. It's not one you'd use very often, and so you don't need that unless you're doing a special project. This one is wonderful for foliage. There's several kinds of these that are a little bit bushy up here, and they're great for bouncing in tree bristles and things. But again, you'll learn as you use these brushes what brush works best for you. There are about 5 or 6 brushes that are a must-have. I highly recommend that everybody have a good flat wash brush. A flat wash brush is about 3/4 inch size, and your flat brush is for larger projects like the sky or the water or the foreground, anything that's a little bit larger area. A flat wash 3/4 inch is a good size to have. Another thing you're going to need is an angle brush. This is a 3/4 inch angle brush. This is a 1/2 inch angle brush. It allows you to get up into tight corners and places like roof lines and stuff where you want to use that corner, or you just want to shade a flower a little bit, you can use that point. So a good angle brush, about a 3/4 inch or 1/2 is a good size to have. You're also going to need some smaller flat brushes so that you can get into the right place in your project. A flat brush, this one is a 6, it's a small flat. Another size that's good to have is about a 12. And the longer bristles, again, on this one, it's higher. You will be able to use better if they're a little bit longer bristled like that. And this one is for getting into tighter places, like windows and short, small areas. So you need a flat wash, a good liner, an angle and flats, a liner brush. There's a lot of difference. You want the longer bristle liner brush, and you do want a good quality liner. It allows you to make fine lines. This one is fine for a little bit of project, for little lines. But the longer the bristles, the better. It allows you to make fine lines like outlining something. I highly recommend a 10-aught liner. Another brush that is highly needed in almost every project you do is a good fan brush. The fan brush is very important. The fan brushes can be used for putting in foliage and grass and all kinds of projects. You use the corner of the fan brush in your project most of the time. If you use your whole flat brush or your fan brush, you get that angle and arch. You really don't want that. You want just the corner of your brush used. Well, that gives us a good idea of what brush to purchase for which project. Remember, a level 2 is a medium quality, and that's usually adequate for most projects. Thank you.